Kotor, Montenegro honestly feels like it belongs in a fairy tale, especially once you hear the romantic story behind the winding road that climbs up the mountain above it. That road is actually part of a UNESCO World Heritage Area, which definitely made our trip to the top interesting.
Hi, we're Steve and Laura. We're a recently retired couple that love to travel. So we flew, and this time to Kotor, Montenegro. We started the day by taking a tender into the port of Kotor, which gave us incredible views of the harbor and the mountains rising all around us. Montenegro means Black Mountain, and the dark pine trees covering the slopes, the name makes perfect sense.
Montenegro, like much of Europe, has a long, layered history. The fortress in Kotor made it a desirable location for defense and to protect trade routes.
The city was already built and destroyed and rebuilt by the 6th century. It was this new city that took on its current name. Records indicate that the lower town of Kotor was conquered by the Saracens in 867, which tells us the fortress above the city was already established.
It changed hands several times, belonging to Serbia, the Venice Republic, the Austria-Hungarian Empire, all before 1900. After World War I, it changed hands several times before finally becoming a part of Montenegro, which gained independence in 2006.
After arriving, we hopped on a coach and headed up the famous Kotor Serpentine Road, 25 tight switchbacks climbing up the mountain, before continuing down the backside towards Cetinje, the former royal capital of Montenegro, and once the smallest capital city in Europe.
The road itself was finished in 1884 to connect the newly independent Montenegro with Austria-Hungary. Before that, the only way between Kotor and Cetinje was a forested donkey trail. The road is 5 meters wide, which was perfectly fine in the 1880s, but now that the whole area is a UNESCO site since 1979, it can't be modified. So taking a modern motor coach up it is a bit of an adventure. Cars coming down often had to reverse until there was just enough space for us to squeeze by. It was a little bit harrowing. Let's just say there were some hold your breath moments.
Absolutely. But there's also a very sweet story about the road's engineer. He was in love with the Princess Milena of Montenegro, even though she was married to someone else. Legend says he shaped the first set of switchbacks into the letter M for her. It's quite distinctive and can be easily seen from above. So Steve, what have you built for me to show your undying love?
Maybe those IKEA bookshelves?
The view at the top, though, is amazing. You see the strategic bay of Kotor in the distance. Our boat is out there, as well as stunning views of the surrounding countryside.
Once in Cetinje, we strolled around the tiny town enjoying the sunshine, the monastery, an old church, and the little shopping streets. It was a capital of the region and for a short time of an independent nation. But during that time, given the significance of the region and its location, every nation established an embassy there, making it one of the most important yet smallest capitals of the nation. Even at its peak, it only had about 15,000 people.
Back in Kotor, after a much less nerve-wracking drive down, we took our time exploring. The upper city walls still cling dramatically to the mountainside, and wandering through the old town felt like stepping back in time. We grabbed lunch. I ordered chicken strips and fries, and it was absolutely enormous, and I couldn't eat it all.
We wandered along the walls. We soaked in the views of the harbor, the surrounding hills, and the maze-like streets below and the fortress above.
And some of the shops were built into Renaissance-era buildings. We'll have to share one with you. It was such a cool building. And if you ever run out of things to do, you can always count on being wowed by going into a church and viewing the artwork.
Kotor truly is a fairy tale carved into a mountain, and absolutely worth the visit. If you have a chance, you should go. If you enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe. We'd love to have you watch our journeys with us. And as always,
Happy travels.